Zacharia. Ukrainian President Zelensky says he is ready to negotiate with Putin to stop the war, and he also shared how he explains the violence to his children.
President Biden has called Vladimir Putin a war criminal, and yet you have called for negotiations with him. Will it be hard? Will it be painful for you to have to sit down with Putin, were he to agree, and negotiate with him?
I'm ready for negotiations with him. I was ready over the last 2 years, and I think that without negotiations we cannot end this war. I think that all the people who think that this dialogue is shallow and that it is not going to resolve anything, they just don't understand that this is very valuable. If there is just 1% chance for us to stop this war, I think that we need to take this chance.
You know the Russian demands. They want you to recognize that Crimea is part of Russia, that the two republics in the Donbass are independent republics. They want a guarantee, perhaps in the Ukrainian constitution, that Ukraine will never be a member of NATO. Are you willing to make those compromises?
There are compromises for which we cannot be ready as an independent state. Any compromises related to our territorial integrity and our sovereignty, we have to find a model of understanding to prevent further wars between our territories that we control and temporarily occupied territories. So whatever the discussions that we have in our negotiating delegations, I think that it's just the two of us, me and Putin, who can make an agreement on this.
You're a young man, you have a young family, and I keep wondering, how do you explain to your children what is going on?
My children know for sure what is happening, and I don't know whether it's good or bad. I have not explained anything to my children. They have said to me that the war is raging in Ukraine, and at our home we have the same freedom of speech as we have in our country, and they know what we are fighting for. I think that my children should not be prohibited from seeing any kinds of videos of what Russia has made. My son has to be aware of it, because while my son is alive, that means that some Ukrainian army member is giving up his own life for this.
Very powerful interview there with President Zelensky of Ukraine. Coming